Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about Drake and this woman who sued him for sexual assault, got $350,000, and now she's turning around to try to sue the attorneys that represented her. So if you guys don't remember, there was a while ago where, there was this woman named Layla Lace. She was going around and she was alleging that she was pregnant by Drake. If you guys remember, this was last year around the time, this was before, it was confirmed about his other baby mama. There was rumors of his actual baby mama being pregnant, but it wasn't confirmed. And then she came out and she had said that she was pregnant by Drake also. And she was saying that, one of the this DJ Spade guy had hooked them up. She got the number and then he arranged for her to fly to London and all of this stuff. She was also, saying that on this trip to London, when she went to London and she flew out, she was saying that she ended up being pregnant by Drake. And it was this big old thing. Her Instagram ended up being deleted. She had did a radio interview. And on this radio interview, they were asking her how sure she was that she was pregnant by Drake. And I'm going to play that clip for you guys to refresh your memory on who this woman is, for those of you guys who don't remember. And then I'm going to go to the blast to read you the report that they're saying now on this situation.
How sure are you that you're pregnant by Drake and not somebody else?
Let me tell you something. And I'm going to just make this clear because, I have been asked that before.
Mm-hmm.
I have a child, okay?
Okay.
I'm a mother already, okay? I know who I sleep with unprotected, period.
Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all that quick refresher. She is the woman who was saying that, she was pregnant by Drake. She was saying that, she went on this trip to London, blah, 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 blah. But then we didn't hear about the story anymore. I'm like, okay, it had said that Drake had his legal team out on her. And I think it had been reported that he was actually suing her because they said she was lying and things like that. And I really never heard anything else about this woman until now. So now the blast is reporting that Drake's settlement of $350,000 to the alleged sexual assault victim is subject of complaint filed by woman against attorney. And this woman happens to be Layla Lace. But I'm going to read to you what they have written up and what they're saying to bring you guys up to speed. And they be digging up court documents. They have all the receipts and everything. So, hey, this is what they saying. And I believe what they be posting. So it says, a woman who accused Drake of sexual assault and was privately paid a settlement of $350,000, bruh. She was paid $350,000, you know what I'm saying? After negotiating with the star, has now filed a complaint against her own attorney, which lays out graphic details of the incident. However, Drake's team believes she's lying about the incident and have now contacted law enforcement to investigate. And if I remember this story correctly, I thought that they were investigating her last year and that they had filed law, and they had shut her down and his team had shut her down because I had never heard of anything. But I guess she ended up negotiating and getting $350,000 from Drake. Crazy. Anyways, it says the complaint obtained by the blast was recently filed by Laquana Morris, aka Layla Lace, with the New York's Attorney Grievance Committee. So they also show a clip of her complaint that she sent in, and it says, I, Laquana Morris, signed a retainer agreement with Alexander Cabreras on January 23rd, 2018. I explained to him that I was sexually assaulted by the rapper Drake, how Drake forced me to perform oral on him. It was not your ordinary oral. It was more so a fetish, blase, blase. And then they have more written down below. Okay, so I read this first part right here already, this part. So now I'm going to read the next line, and it says, Morris then went into great detail and explained how Drake forced me to perform oral on him. It wasn't your ordinary oral. It was more so a fetish where he measured a cup and demanded that I spit in the cup until he had measured it. Afterwards, he then spit on my face, repeating, I want to see your face messy. Morris also states, being that the incident happening in Manchester, UK, I had to file a police report over there. I called the Manchester Police Department in June 2017. Drake was investigated by authorities in the UK based on Morris's complaint. The rapper was eventually cleared of any criminal wrongdoing. Sources close to Drake tell us he was cleared by law enforcement because the story simply isn't true. And I had heard this a lot. Like, a lot of people were calling her out. They were saying that she was lying. I never seen any results of her being pregnant. I honestly stopped seeing her on the gram. And the story, I could have sworn, was kind of revealed that she wasn't really truthful. But she has something. I don't know. Like, they negotiated $350,000, so she got something. But anyways, it says, afterwards, the lead investigator sent Laquana an email explaining that the reason he wasn't prosecuted is they couldn't secure a 100% conviction, so they didn't prosecute him. So now, for some reason, she's filing a complaint against her attorney. And it doesn't really say, why she's filing this complaint against her own attorney. It just shows what the graphic details are of what he allegedly had her do. But when she went out on the first time, because I remember this story, like, I really do remember this story. When she first was like outing Drake, she never said anything about her being assaulted, because I remember this story like yesterday. I remember because I believe I covered this story. I can't remember, but I remember her outing these DMs. I remember her explaining how, it was the DJ Spade guy who was supposed to have exchanged numbers and supposed to have been, in correspondence with her. And I remember her saying that she was pregnant, but there was never no mention of like, oh, he assaulted me, all of this stuff. Like, it was only her putting out the rumor that she was pregnant and saying that she was pregnant. So now to see that she's now saying that, she was sexually assaulted, and it says that she was paid a private settlement of $350,000. I'm just like, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this, but I definitely wanted to bring you guys up to speed and definitely refresh some of you guys' memory who remember when all of this stuff was going down, and to see how it has resulted now to where she's now filing a complaint against her attorney. And being that they don't have the specific details, it's just saying that she filed a complaint. I'm wondering if maybe, like, what do you guys think? In this part right here, I kind of want to know what you guys think. Do you think that she's now filing this complaint with her attorney because she wants more money? Because, like, $350,000, that seems like a big chunk of money for somebody to just, have you do oral or something. I don't know what people pay for sexual assault or what I don't know, but I'm just saying, for the claims that she made against him, she willingly went to Manchester, or she went to the UK willingly. She slept with him. From what I remember, she was talking to him. She was interested in him. So it wasn't a situation where he just outright, it was a stranger and he just made them perform oral. She flew all the way to London to see him, so she was interested in him. So I'm just wondering, I don't know, I'm kind of wondering if it's like like, oh, I didn't get enough, like $350,000 wasn't enough type of thing. I really don't know. So y'all fill me in and y'all let me know what y'all think about it, because at this point they didn't say exactly what the complaint was for, just saying that there was details and saying that, there was a complaint against the attorney, but it doesn't say why she's filing this a complaint. It's just only showing the part where she's saying what happened with her and Drake. So I don't know. You guys who remember this story, what do y'all think about this? Because this was big news last year.
How sure are you that you're pregnant by Drake and not somebody else?
It's 100% sure. He knows it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to just leave it at that.
Okay, so like I said, back in the days, it was only about the pregnancy. It was not about, a sexual assault type of thing. So I don't know. I'm confused about that part, how she I mean, she got it. She got the 350,000. She had receipts that showed that she did fly to London and she did, go out with him. And she was bragging that she was pregnant, but I never ever heard like that. She said that she was assaulted. So I don't know. What do you guys think about now where, if these women are assaulted or they say they're assaulted? Because a lot of these situations, and I'm not trying to victim shame or blame because that's what people will say. But a lot of these situations are situations where the women willingly participated with these men. Like she willingly gave the DJ her number. She willingly flew all the way to London. So she knew what was up. She had sex with him and this and that. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about people then turning around and then wanting monetary gain for something that they participated in. And then, I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like, I don't know what I would do in that situation, but I just would assume that I would probably want justice. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? And those of you who remember this story, definitely let me know what you think down below. Because like I said, this was big news last year because she was saying she was pregnant. And then the other girl was saying she was pregnant, but nobody knew who was really pregnant. And then it started to seem like nobody was really pregnant by him because we didn't hear from the real baby mama until Pusha T revealed that he really had a baby with her. And then the Layla Lace story kind of got buried because, a lot of people were calling her a liar because she never showed up to be pregnant. But now we see that behind the scenes, they settled and they had this situation where she got $350,000 for her saying that it was fetish oral sex or something like that. But, I don't know. So you guys let me know what you think about it. That's all for this story. Stay tuned for more celebrity news and gossip. All right, guys. Peace.